Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage, Rachel, Kite.
Hi. How many of you were in Brooklyn last year? So maybe you remember that at that time we were joined by Mary Robinson, by Ellen Dorsey of the Wallace Global Fund, who unfortunately can't. We were joined by representatives of the faith communities of the world and by philanthropists on the leading edge of funding this movement. And we talked about the need to mobilize faith and philanthropy and the greater development community to really become a true driver of, an enabler of everything that needs to be done. And that there were many reasons why, at this particular moment in history, for faith communities around the world, for philanthropic entities from around the world, and from other development partners to come together to provide that steady stream of patient, innovative capital that would be so necessary to take the risk, to place a bet in many of you so that we can get to scale. We said last year that we were going to spend the year trying to bring more people into this universe, to try to hone and focus on a campaign to be called Shine that would allow us to mobilize the support necessary for many parts of this movement to thrive. So I'm going to get off the stage now, and up onto the stage is going to come Lisa Jordan, Executive Director of Shine, and many of the partners, and they're going to announce to you how far we've come in and how far we're going to go in the years ahead. Thank you very much.
Next on our program is the Shine announcement. To start us off, we have a video message from Ina Moja, a musician, songwriter and artist from Mali.
Hello to everyone at the Sustainable Energy for All conference. My name is Ina Moja. I'm a singer, an actress, an African, and an environmental activist. I'm sorry that I'm not able to join you in person today to celebrate the launch of the Shine campaign, but I wanted to extend this personal greeting and to send my congratulations. The Shine campaign is such an exciting new endeavor that brings together people from faith, philanthropy, finance, and development organizations working together to end energy poverty by 2030. Across Africa, people are coming together to create a new world, a brighter world, in which power is literally in their hands and in their homes. They're building new businesses, pulling from the good green earth. They're harnessing the power of the sun, capturing the wind, and reusing farm waste to serve their needs while also protecting the planet. They're leading with a vision of a brighter tomorrow, using their hands and their hearts to show us the way. We know that providing access to reliable energy is a solvable issue. We have the opportunity to make those who have been considered as the last mile of development achieve new first, with new solutions, new businesses, and new technologies. And what they do with it brings enormous benefits to communities in education, health, and human rights by bringing clean and affordable energy to homes, schools, clinics, and businesses in remote areas. So I believe that no group is better situated to bring this vision into reality than those who represent the power of spirituality, who understand real development challenges, and who comprehend the marketplace. That's why I'm so excited about the Shine campaign, and I wanted to lend my voice to help end energy poverty and shine a reliable light toward the 1.1 billion people on the planet who need it. Congratulations to everyone involved with Shine. I send you my best wishes. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with me on stage the Shine campaign director, Lisa Jordan, and from the IKEA Foundation, Per Hegenes, Golo Pils from Brahma Kumaris, David Tenkrude from Oiko Credit, and Reverend Fletcher Harper from Green Faith.
Good morning. We're so excited to be on this stage today. And those of us who are up here are really only up here because of a vision that many of you who are sitting there had a year ago. So thank you. Thank you for responding to the moral imperative to leave those people who live on the mountaintops, those people who live in places where the market is going to have to be built or may never come, those people who live in places where the grid isn't getting to, at least not yet. Your vision to make sure that those people do not and are not left behind is what has motivated Shine to be here today. So thank you for that vision. Shine campaign is mobilizing new forms of capital and new revenues to come in to the Access to Energy initiative. Shine partners are scaling solutions that begin with local communities. And Shine is generating momentum really to end energy poverty. That's why we're here. We have 35 organizations worldwide who are committing pledges because they know that this is a winnable goal. This is a winnable goal. We heard it yesterday. 0.2% of the GDP, of the global GDP, is what's necessary. So these organizations are realizing that this is a unique opportunity for us as part of the global community to show that we can succeed with an SDG, and not just any sustainable development goal, but a sustainable development goal that catalyzes many of the other goals. Very exciting. The energy solutions, as you and I know, cannot only come from energy advocates or engineers. Oftentimes they come from unlikely places and unlikely friends, friends that we didn't know that we had. And those friends are motivated by peace or health or education or personal transformation. And that's why our friends from Brahma Kumaris, who are here today, have won an award in India for their 35-acre solar farm that has 770 solar panels, all built through indigenous materials that serve 25,000 people every single day. Shine is mobilizing these kinds of partners that you wouldn't expect to become part of this wider community. We're so excited to have new partners, new commitments, new friends on stage with us today. We hope that you're excited. We hope that we can lift up your contributions, the contributions that you make to access to energy and achieving universal access to energy. And the best way for that to happen is for you to join Shine. So maybe you'll be inspired by our new partners, maybe you'll be inspired by a Shine member who's sitting next to you, but please think about joining us, and please take inspiration from the new commitments that we're going to announce. And Per, I want to start with you. After yesterday's totally inspiring talk, will you share with us IKEA's commitment, please?
Thank you, Lisa. We're very happy to be here today. You know, for IKEA Foundation, the focus on providing energy to the poor, and especially the poor in rural areas, is absolutely important, and taking it from lighting up to productive energy, where the poor can actually build livelihoods for themselves and lift themselves out of poverty. That's what this is about. And we have an unprecedented challenge here, and unprecedented challenges really require unprecedented collaborations. So what Shine is doing is bringing people together that normally don't come together to collaborate to actually get to where we need to get, which is a big step up. And therefore, we're very happy as an organization to be engaged in this. We're very early in the energy space as a foundation. We're only spent about $60 million, but there's much more to come because this will be very important to us in the future. We are very, very happy to be part of this alliance. Very, very happy to actually provide you with a $2 million grant. And I talked about the unprecedented challenge. And unprecedented challenges requires exceptional leadership. And we're very lucky to have you to lead this initiative. And we have a lot of faith that you will bring this to success. Thank you.
Thank you, Per. I feel totally blessed. Friends from Brahma Kumaris, Golo, please share your commitment with our community.
Yes, thanks very much, Liz, for the event. And Brahma Kumaris is a spiritual organization. We teach Raja Yoga, ethics and values, and we feel it's very important to bring those values back in life and empower people to take the right decisions. And we feel it's important to bring back the heart, love and compassion into the whole process, and then we all move in the right direction. But we're not forgetting the practical side. Brahma Kumaris has been very active since the last 20 years in the field of renewable energies. We have 5,000 centers in India, and 500 of them are equipped with photovoltaic systems since 20 years. We run 6 large community steam cooking systems based on parabolic dishes, and we just completed a 1 megawatt solar thermal power station with German financial support and Indian financial support. It's a 12 million euro project, and we have thermal storage and run 24 hours continuously, which is very important. And our commitment is also very clear. It's since 20 years, but we're very happy to join hands with Shine and make our renewable energy work more shining. And we're committed to renewable energy, to spread more renewable energy systems to all of our 5,000 centers in India and 1,000 abroad. We want to share our findings of our R&D with everybody. We invite everybody to work with us together, and in 120 countries of the world. And that's our message, that if we all join hands and we all change also ourselves, we can make this world more shining. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much. 5,000 centers in India with solar power. David from Oiko Credit. I'm really thrilled to have David. He's a financial partner who's joining us. David, will you share your commitment, please?
Yes, thank you, Lisa. Oiko Credit's mission has been for 40 years already to improve the lives of low-income people in developing countries. So we're not exactly new to impact financing. And we truly believe that energy access is a key element in alleviating poverty. And we are actually a global cooperative, so we have members, 50,000 of them, and they're both individuals and organizations, and we manage their savings, right? So there's a lot of responsibility on our shoulders to do it well. So I'm truly honored to be here today and to represent our 50,000 members and make that commitment to Shine, that we continue to grow in energy access. Our commitment is right now we have about 50 million euro outstanding in different energy access investments and loans, and to multiply that number really rapidly over the years to come. And to also put our money where our mouth is, today I'd like to announce, the press release went out yesterday, we've actually put out 1 million investment in Indian Yeri, the Rwandi's clean cook stove and fuel company. By joining Shine, I like to use the word that Rachel used this morning. We'd like to coordinate the dance better, that we all dance to fund this sector, and with the, of course, with the intent to accelerate the transition and make the lights go on for the 1 billion people left behind. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I just want to acknowledge that we have a number of people on the stage with us today. We have Liz McKeon from IKEA, we have Father Dufay from the Vatican, we have Kendra from Wallace Global Fund, and we have Chris Elisars from World Evangelical Alliance. Fletcher is going to share the last 2 commitments with us and round us off and send you to coffee. Reverend Fletcher Harper from Green Faith is a founding member of Shine, and I'm so grateful for all of your support.
Yeah. Thanks, Lisa. And it just bears repeating, Shine is a really uncommon collection of partners who share a commitment motivated by the essential goodness of energy access and committed to getting the job done so that no one is left behind. And it's my privilege to share 2 final commitments as we round out. The first commitment is to be announced is by the Wallace Global Fund, an innovative US-based foundation. I'm a leader in the fossil fuel divestment movement, which over the last half-dozen years has been able to secure over $5 trillion in assets under management pledged to some form of fossil fuel divestment. Wallace Global is stepping up with a 1% commitment of its investment assets into energy access enterprises with a particular focus on community-led investments and women's empowerment in sub-Saharan Africa. and also is committing $1 million a year in grant funding in that regard as well. And it's a wonderful commitment that we hope other philanthropies will pick up on in different places around the world. The World Evangelical Alliance, Chris is here from the WEA, a 600 million member global fellowship of evangelical institutions worldwide, is announcing today in a letter from Bishop Ephraim Tendero, its general secretary, that within the next 5 years, 20% of its global infrastructure, healthcare facilities, religious churches, healthcare facilities, educational institutions, and other agencies will be powered 100% renewable energy, starting in those countries that are energy poor, in energy poor regions of the world. It's a stunning commitment from the WEA. I'm going to wrap up by saying that we in Shine, we know that technology is important. We know that finance is important. We know that enabling policies are important. And we also know that moral will, an unbreakable commitment to meeting this goal, is indispensable to the goal that we all seek together. So together, let's shine, and together, let's get this job done. Thank you for being here, and thanks to all of our partners.